Welcome back. I am Dwayne Langham. This is the Ave, Yolo Ave, the road least traveled, and you have just tuned in for another live YouTube broadcast, special edition. People, you see, it's a Sunday. I'm just out here living life, so I got to give it to you. All right, so you saw the title of the video: Vacations. They're for people who are tired of success. What am I talking about? What does that look like? Well, like I said, I just had to give it to you because it's life as lived. I'm on the court. I'm in my life, and I got present to something that I just wanted to share. I'm taking on more than myself. As I always preach, I'm always giving myself. I'm a yes to a request because often a request call you to be more than you are, greater, bigger, faster, stronger, whatever the case may be, right? So in giving to myself, in giving of myself, I'm living into a future, right? A future that I see. If I'm going to be Tony Robbins, if I'm going to be Bob Proctor, if I'm going to be Gary Vee, if I'm going to be this influencer, thought leader out there doing these things in the world, I'm going to have to get used to that lifestyle, right? I'm going to have to get used to having calls and meetings every day of the week, 6, 7 days a week. I'm going to have to get used to looking fly, dressed to impress, being ready to stand and speak to people, being ready to present myself, to offer myself, to coach people, to serve people at any given time. And as you see, this is a Sunday. You see where I'm at, obviously not at home, not on the normal set. You see what I'm dressing. And I'm thinking about my week while I'm here coaching a program, and I'm getting participants and clients and setting up calls and structures and things and having conversations. And it's like the intake of my pipeline is never ending. It's always about the next conversation, the next conversation, the next session, the next possibility, the next thing I'm creating, just moving things forward at all times. And I absolutely love it. I told you about that. If it's a labor of love, you don't work a day in your life. This is the only reason why I can take it on. The only reason why there's no complaints, that I ain't got my feet kicked up Sunday night, that I'm out here doing what I love. You get that? Now, when you get to that side of the scale, right, when you're in that place of the spectrum where what you love is what you get to do every day, where it takes care of your bills and compensation and you're living in abundance and you're fulfilled and happy and all that, as you keep taking on more and more of the things you love, eventually you do reach a point where it's been so many back-to-back 6, 7 days a week of working, when it's been so many, 8, 10, 12-hour days of working, maybe outside of the income you're producing somewhere else to pay your bills or your old career, your old lifestyle, or whatever that looks like for you. And in that, you actually do reach a point. Oh, I am tired. I am so successful that I am tired. I need a break. The holidays are coming up. Maybe this time I don't take a working vacation. Maybe I actually need to dedicate the time to be with my family, to relax, to be with my friends, to do whatever it is that I'm doing and just be present and be there. But I wanted to pass that on to give you the insight. If you're going through your life looking for your next holiday, your next 4-day weekend, your next Friday, your next whatever it is, have you earned it? I mean, really? Or are you just getting away from your life? There's a big difference there. See, when you hear about somebody who's, I'm taking a month off, I'm going to go travel the world, I'm taking 3, 4 weeks off. Often to be in that position, you can't be working for somebody. You can't be an employee. You got to be fulfilling some life purpose. You got to be making some bank, giving some value, tapping into some abundance. But anyway, how do you get to that point to be there, to do it in style, to have a proper vacation? Well, the whole thing is you're not trying to get away from your life. Your life is so good. What you love is so present. You're so busy out there living a powerful, extraordinary life that knocks you off your feet every single day that once in a while you look up and, wow, you know what? I think I need a break. I think I need to unplug. I think I need to recharge. When you reach that point, then you've earned it. Cash in that ticket. Don't get me wrong. I tell you about balance, all work and no play. But what I'm talking about is when you're in the groove, and you know who this is. You know this is not talking to you if you can't stand your job, if you can't stand what it is that you're doing, if you're overworked, stressed out, the money's great, but you hate it. This is for the people who are out there living their life, who are successful. And when you're successful, round the clock, when it's a labor of love, when you do it all day, every day, any day, it don't matter, any way, eventually you get to a point where it is time to go ahead and take a break. And when you get to that point, one, if you're not there, presence it for yourself. When do you want to be living a life so passionate, so powerful that you look up 3 or 4 months of just going, grinding, and let me take a breather real quick. Let me go put my feet up on a beach, get a Corona and just enjoy myself. When you get to that point, Celebrate. Acknowledge the life that you live that is so beautiful, that a vacation is not something you've been praying for. A vacation is something you have no choice but to take because your life is just that damn good. Celebrate that. Acknowledge that. Have gratitude for that. If you don't have that in your life, if that is not your perspective, if you got your next 6 to 12 months of vacations and time off and holidays clocked out, what are you really getting away from? Because I promise you, it's still going to be waiting there for you as soon as you get back, as soon as you touch down, as soon as that return flight ticket is ready to be punched. Do you feel me? So as I say it, all the time on IG, today is for the living. When do you want to earn your next vacation? When are you going to be living a life that you love so much that you can't step away from it? Until you have to force yourself, hey, I got to take a break. I got to get off the clock. I got to disappear. I got to throw away the phone, airplane mode for a couple weeks. Don't look for me. I'm not around. No email, no nothing. Because you're a boss handling it. Well, you got, now clock. And today is the best day of your life. It is the first day to the rest of your life. Maybe it's the first day you take one step closer to earning yourself a well-deserved vacation. I don't know, just me over here thinking. But in the meantime, I'll be right here on the app. Wishing you the best, only success, dropping some bonus knowledge. And while you're at home, kicking your feet up, give a shout out in the comments if you're down there hustling just like me, doing what it is that you love on this Sunday evening. In the meantime, be powerful. Peace.